What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I asked a lot of you guys on my Instagram for some of your early, funny, gay memories. And quite honestly, reviewing some of the responses, they were pretty freaking hilarious. And mostly things I can relate to. Underwear aisles, Zac Efron, sneaking into mom's closet. So in this video, my friend and I are gonna share with you guys some of the early signs where we could tell that we were gay. So you guys responded from over 40 different countries, which is really freaking amazing because, you know, for me, a lot of these memories growing up were kind of isolating. So it's cool to know that I wasn't alone and that these memories in a way, you know, transcend borders, race, class. Oh, and stay till later in the video, I'll bite my tongue and I'll share with you guys one of my most embarrassing gay moments. That's my new intro, you guys. What do you think? That's actually me playing the piano beneath the clip. Shout out in this week's video goes to George for his comment on last week's video, and to Andrew for sharing via Insta Stories my last week's video. You guys know the drill. Like, share, and comment for a chance to be shouted out in next week's video. Okay, it's gay time. I'm gonna invite my friend Jonah on camera, who actually grew up in Taiwan, just to kind of prove that even a world away, he and I both still got that gay.
Yay!
Oh, hey, Jonah.
Time to spill the tea.
Time to spill the tea. Do you want to do us the honors and read us our first response?
Let's do it. Martine from Mexico said, I remember wearing a towel on my head as if it was my long hair at the age of 4.
I would take my shirt and like take it off and put it inside out and act like it was long hair.
Would you flip it back and forth?
I think maybe, yeah.
I just bundled a towel up on my hair like I was like...
You were chicer then.
Like I would wear it as if I was like at a salon or something.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I wanted to be like party towel girl. Next one. James for the United States. The classic, playing with Barbies. I had a whole box of Barbies. And I remember I was so worried that people would find out. I wrote my childhood best girlfriend's name on the box of my collection of Barbies. I put Grace. Grace, I love you. Ginger from Canada says, there's a picture of me in my mom's dress at like 3 somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the same picture. My mom really just like enabled me. Like which was great, right? Like anything that I wanted to go play with, she would just kind of allow me to do it. And I think it was like a silly, cute, playful thing.
Miguel from Argentina said, watching High School Musical, his eyes were staring at Zac Efron.
In reviewing a lot of these responses, Zac Efron and Aaron Carter are like the 2 winners.
They were the ones that made you knew you were gay.
Totally. For me, Zac Efron was 100% my gay crush.
Was he your cup of tea?
He was my cup of tea. Zac, you're my cup of tea. Cheers to you. Okay, Sahil says, getting along with girls more. I had a phase where I was closer with my like straight guy friends, but for the most part, it's always been girls for me.
All my best friends growing up that I'm still friends with, were always girls.
There's something so pure about a friendship with a girl. There's no jealousy, there's no competition.
They were just more relatable, I feel like.
And they keep you, as a gay man, they keep you grounded. They're the ones that are like, okay, reel it in, enough circuit parties.
Daniel from South Africa said, trying on my mom's makeup because that's what I thought, what it meant to be gay.
Did you think that's what it meant to be gay?
No, but I definitely tried my mom's makeup, but I didn't try it a lot because I felt like if I overdid it, I would expose myself.
Expose yourself, yeah. I didn't really play around as much with my mom's makeup. I dabbled in some nail polish a few times with my mom, but I think that was it. You know what, that's a lie. I've done eyeliner a few times.
This is natural, girl. So Bobby from the US said, dying to use my sister's skin tint to shave my legs. I shaved my legs. I'm a little too lazy now, so
I will admit, I used Nair, which I don't know what skin tint is, but I'm assuming it's similar to Nair. You know, in a certain area when I was in middle school.
Oh really? So you were like...
So the next response from New Zealand says, walking through the men's underwear section at any store as a kid to stare at the pics.
I didn't linger and stare, but I more so just got flustered. Heated. Gotta peep it. Peep the pee-pee.
Good one, Jonah.
Ew. Cut that out.
Our next one, Felix from Colombia. I didn't do this. Asking for girls' toys at McDonald's. Did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, Sailor Moon. Very relatable.
Okay, Vu from the States. Hey Vu. Putting on my mom's heels and running around the house in them. I didn't put on heels necessarily, did you? Always picking Princess Peach in Super Mario Bros. 2.
Sometimes I would see female characters on, I don't know, like fighting games, and they'd just be so fierce. It's almost like virtually being in drag.
Waiting until I was home alone to blast Kelly Clarkson. You're home alone and you just wanted to rock out, you know, in front of the mirror and dance. What was the song that you chose?
In high school, it was definitely the Pussycat Dolls.
'Cause you just might get it.
You gotta like cut out the awkward part.
The one that comes to mind was Breathe on Me by Britney Spears.
Two lips together and blow.
Oh my god, I'm so hot.
Like, step outside for a hot second. It'll freeze
And
you
blow.
up. It's because it's so thick and so tight.
Okay, Hank from Canada says, the Hollister bag with a shirtless torso on it that I kept in my room for way too long with a skull emoji. I wasn't as much of a Hollister boy as I was like a Crombie kid. But I 1000% like had a creepy stash of those bags.
I mean, the whole company was like a sex cell.
Worked for me. Next one.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
do you, girl? What was your like first sexual awakening moment?
I remember I was at my grandma's house. I was watching one of those like top 40, you know, music videos of the past like decade. George Michael shows up for his music video, Faith. He comes up with his guitar and these like really tight, light washed jeans. He's like shaking his booty. I literally was just like infatuated. I remember like the next day in my geometry class in 8th grade, I could not stop thinking about him. I had like an unhealthy obsession with George Michael for like a week. Do you remember learning about the concept of gay?
So I think growing up gay in Taiwan is very different, for me at least. It was a very invisible aspect of life. Like, it wasn't heard about, it wasn't talked about.
Just neutral, not positive.
It was very
not
neutral.
positive or negative.
Yeah.
That almost had to even be more confusing because you had these feelings that you didn't have any sort of, you know, person to, you know, attach that to or relate that to.
Once I did a bit more of my own research, like online, I think that's when I really exposed myself.
So two things that, like, in reading all these responses that I thought you guys kind of missed, let me know if you guys had them. I remember the AIM chat rooms were a big thing for me. It was like an LGBT section or something, and I remember I would always go in there and just kind of just try and connect with other LGBT people because I didn't know anybody. I was alone. I also remember any time watching like a movie with my family and there was some sort of gay reference that came on, or, you know, two dudes kissing. I remember I would just sit there and just be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, don't react, don't react, don't react. Then they'll know, they'll find out.
Like, I was super self-conscious in the locker room because
There was no
if you're
reason
out
to
there,
be, yeah.
don't be self-conscious. Just change. It's no big deal.
So at the beginning of this video, I told you guys I would bite my tongue and tell you guys, you know, arguably my most embarrassing gay like story growing up. So story time. My mom would always wear that, you know, Jergens tanning cream. And I remember I loved the way it looked on her. So of course I wanted to love the way it looked on me. And I was in 8th grade and I just lathered that crap on. I went to school the next day, beautiful and bronzed and orange. I remember all these girls kept coming up to me and asking like, did you use tanning cream? I thought nobody would know. And a very flustered, you know, 14-year-old Sam. Oh, no, I just really quickly, just Saturday and Sunday, just flew myself to Florida and got really tan. And then in gym class, I started sweating. And all of this Jergens just started streaking down my face and I went home. And one of the takeaways for me in reviewing all of your responses is that there were a lot of similarities in these childhood memories, and actually a lot of, you know, underlying similarities in some of these struggles. You know, it's fun and funny now to look back and, you know, laugh at some of these, but I remember feeling a little bit isolated and feeling a little bit of an outcast. So for me, I guess it's just kind of important to remember that like these struggles, you know, we all kind of went through them and it kind of bonds us in a way. And to remember that before forming a first impression of of anybody. So let's lift each other up this holiday season, right, Joe?
Lift
Each other up. Yeah.
To everyone that's still going through it, or still in the closet, or even if you're straight and you just feel like there's a part of you that isn't like anyone else, know that there's a world of other people out there kind of going through an isolating experience or a struggle.
Hopefully even through this video and you know, seeing the thousands of people, us included, who've gone through a similar thing, so you guys know that you're not alone. And in fact, if you guys want, we can even kind of use you know, the section down below as a sort of place to start a dialogue and support network. So if you guys like this video, you know, like it, give me the thumbs up, turn the bell notifications set to on, subscribe, and share this video. And of course, comment below, because I want to know, were you guys able to relate to this video? Were you guys able to relate to a lot of the things that Jonah and I were reminiscing about? What are some of the experiences and memories that you guys had? So with that, I will check out for the day. Ciao, nos vemos. I love you guys.
Yay, we did it.